But
Yeah, unmuted.
Right on target.
Alright, the cameras are now on.
I was thinking saying small talk.
Brayden says as he sips a glass of Skittles.
Oh, should we? We need to like snip that.
No.
Okay. Would anybody like to do the recap? Remember, you get a DM's Dice of Inspiration if you do it.
So last week the party was introduced to Tammy, tall, handsome woman of unsurmountable skill and beauty and coolness, and he was part of Don Moscello's gang of the Wing. He had the I'm already failing at this. He had the plans for the largest bank in Harmony, the Harmony Central Bank, and the party was hired to break into it with her and rob it for all it was worth. After agreeing upon a plan, the party now has 3 weeks, which they have to make preparations for votes.
I thought it was 6 weeks. 3 weeks.
Right, it's 3 weeks either way. They have 6 weeks, which the party has to secure a very large drill, although I think the gang's getting that. Make a boat in the sewers, and just make sure that they know where in the fuck sewers they are going. And twiddle their thumbs for while another group of adventurers goes to a temple to steal sacred objects for them so they can teleport.
You also had that small with the police, where somebody had called the police. Someone noticed the badges that you.
It's homophobia.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, it was homophobia.
Polyphobia?
And you managed to sewers. For the city Harmony sewer systems, so you now know where all the sewers are. Harmony. Front of the.
Yeah, we just acquired it, and I think everyone snuck off their own way.
Yeah. So,
Did we say where we were meeting up afterwards, or?
Usually.
Probably the tea room.
It's a pretty safe assumption.
yeah.
Tammy doesn't know where that is. I just...
Fine, you can follow your wife.
Yeah.
We were together when we left, so we would be able to discuss.
So you can now. Let's start it after the police have left you. Standing out the front. So you have the plans folded up. They free to you. It is.
Well, when Bartholomew catches up to me, I'd like to take his hands in mine. I think you left something a little bit exposed, but I dealt with that for you, and you'll piss.
Oh, so put it back in, try to cover it up a bit better, and then I just go back to the bike.
Under the collar instead of through.
Yes.
Yeah.
I go back to the bike, which now has a big
What is
scuff mark on it.
what is standard? Have them...
Ends. If you have them front and center, allows everybody have it hit. There's nothing. Have it front and center. More likely to be a lot more intimidating. Okay, for example, jesters will. There are some jesters wandering the streets just mugging people. Target, if you've been hidden, target still. Pros and cons to hiding or
so after collecting up his bike part, we'll rejoin everyone at 5. Front.
The next move.
Well, tell them we've got a plan. We haven't done Sergio's. I'll talk to.
We want to make for these sewers today. Toss it out early.
Do it before.
No harm in mentioning it first. Be aware of our plans.
Get caught.
Good. Anyone need a lift to the mansion?
I'll take it if no one else wants.
I have kind of had my share of motorcycle rides.
Yeah, that's probably. See all that?
I fell off. It hurt.
I was just like, when has this tiny halfling who looks very sweet ever gone on a motorbike?
I rode with him. We were chasing a car, and then I didn't hold on.
That's rule one of the motorbike. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know now.
Yeah.
A lesson learned is a lesson.
Why? The lesson learned is the lesson earned. Inspirational quote of the day.
Yes.
Hey.
So you get in the motorbike?
Yeah.
Yep, so Dottie and Bartholomew again. What are the rest of you getting? Pretty much the exact opposite.
Taxi.
Yeah, taxi.
Takes a couple of
Fine,
minutes.
right. Oh,
Wait a couple of minutes, but eventually you cab. Down, it costs you 4 copper. Mark that off. Plus, I also gave you more.
apparently. Oh, I asked you.
Well, 10 then.
Oh.
Do you find
How much does the cab ride cost?
4 copper?
I have it. It's fine.
Hang on.
I think someone
hang
else
on.
has lost their money.
Price has gone up.
Why's that?
It was 3 copper.
From one end of Harmony to the other.
Oh, yeah, good
Central
point.
to the other, sorry.
Liam, I've paid. It's fine.
Also, do you want your character to die?
No, I'm good.
On our way there, I'm going to try to pull over at a smithing supply store. I want to try to buy 100 gold's worth.
Platinum.
Yeah, I want to be able to melt it down with my supplies later on.
So, smithing supplies store. You probably there probably isn't. Yeah. You would have to go. You might have to go. A weapons merchant, because weapons merchant rings and not enchanted. Sorry.
Oh no, if there's a weapons merchant that sells jewelry, yeah, I'm after 2 platinum rings.
Yes, they would definitely have. Yes.
And Bobby,
Yes.
could we possibly stop by at my place? Just get changed.
It was 2 blocks back, but yeah, sure.
Sorry, you were going so fast.
Okay,
It
that's
was
fine.
so loud.
Rest of you taking the cab straight to the man.
I guess.
Block before. Okay. For the rest of your friends, waiting a couple of minutes.
Yeah, we'll wait.
Right. Wait a couple of minutes and low rumble out the front of the man.
Yeah, you see Dottie. She's now wearing a very old leather jacket. She's now wearing a leather armor.
And so now very. So you are now free to roam.
Also, I've got a gold pin with.
Yeah. There you go. You've got an
Question for the DM: did we get gold in wings pins?
offered them.
Cool. Just
got
wanted
copper,
to
you were
double
offered
check
gold.
the status on that.
Yeah, we
use
were,
them.
Yeah.
Right to the office of. Yeah, there you. And you could see a couple of people. You could.
Wait, Sergio. You're my bosses?
Meeting.
You know how long for? Better than Tommy. Well,
And go inside the office to wait for him.
Mark's just gonna know your way around here.
The entire party just
Lee
needs to
doesn't
tell you.
know their way around. What would Tammy know to do?
Got time? What would you? There's everything from boxing rooms, bars to
Oh,
kitchens.
okay.
Takes up an entire.
Old Lee this.
They have.
What do you kids want to do?
If you want, I could whip you up a snack or something, but I've seen many amenities here.
Yeah, we've got a.
I wouldn't mind a tour or just exploring.
A tour?
Be interested in trying to box you.
I'll give it a shot. Not really a.
Oh, either am I, but
Not to a
where
challenge.
do you want to go?
So we'll wait here for the dog.
Oh no, we got other things to do. You haven't said.
No, I understand that, but we could still reserve it. If we're planning on doing it today anyway.
I did want to try and find out like stuff about my mom, because
Is there a library?
Public one. Have access.
I mean, if Eden tried real hard, maybe.
Just a whip.
I don't know how to help. Who's your mom? Huh?
What was the room?
Marin hasn't told Tammy who his mom is. Riley Minkley.
Oh, you're the Minkley kid.
You what?
People have kids. I don't know what they're.
Oh, yeah. I just want to. I don't buy that my mom is, working for demons or devils or whatever. Or at least not like.
So you want to find proof.
Yeah.
How do you think would find proof?
I don't know. Maybe break into her office or something. Look around.
I think you might be able to get away with that. You think I'm not going anywhere near
Oh
that?
yeah, no. You also are a bit big.
It's just a conversation.
And you don't quite look like the quiet type. Alright.
But nah, I'm not breaking into any mansion without enough insurance to get caught. Awesome.
I mean, there was also just asking her directly, but I'm not good at reading people.
I could give you.
You wanted to come?
Heading to.
Yes.
Are you? So the two.
Anyone else coming?
I'm curious.
That's what you two are gonna do for the next bit of
We
time.
have a boxing match in the meantime.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There is a boxing ring with a bar.
Now, I don't want to, like, tell you what to do, but I think the two of you should have, like, a nice meal or something first, and I'll speak to you both. I think it's 2 temporary hit points.
Yeah, it's efficiency much
Load up on
more.
carbs before the fight.
I'll
Oh, and it's,
referee your match.
it's absolutely horrible. It's like salmon salad, which is gross. It's mushed up salmon, potato, mayonnaise, just, ugh.
Feel good.
Makes you feel strong.
It's like eating a protein bar. They taste terrible. They make you.
Tammy, like, doesn't react as she eats it. It's just troubled.
Food is food. Okay, so we'll first go through the boxing match. So in this mansion, the boxing ring is on the bottom floor, one of the back far corner. Windows outside across the boxing ring. You can see off to your right, there is active. And the boxing ring itself is actually very well lit. And the room itself is carpeted. Boxing bags hanging around the place. You can see 1 or 2 people currently practicing getting some bags. Off to, as you enter the room, right, you can see just different colors, different.
Like a bowling alley?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Tammy's gonna go for her usual red.
Yeah, matching the system.
Not that she.
Yeah, not at all. Any particular
Yeah, preferably black.
with black?
I don't really care.
Kind of hoping you get yellow and a green. It'd be pretty funny.
Neon pink.
No, black is. There's heaps of black ones. Comfortable to wear. You throw a couple air punch. Nice and comfortable.
Get the end things that clip on.
And see next to the boxing ring, a couple of necklaces.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take that. He'll take his jacket off and he'll sort of look at you. What's all the gear? Good. Boxing. Got all this.
Got your weapons on you.
No, I mean gloves. Yeah.
Boxing glove.
Yeah. Why? Got knuckles. Whatever. Come on. So when me dad taught me.
I'll watch the
I
game
wish
for
my
like
dad taught.
2 hits, and then she'll go into the kitchen and like cook up a snack.
Any particular
This is
snack you're cooking?
extremely
Just
wild.
like
That's
lunch
starting
for
to like-
cut sandwiches for everyone. And just,
Thank you,
Roll
Mum and
on,
Dad.
chef's tools.
what ability?
Chef's tool. Imagine that would be. Imagine that would be wisdom.
Wisdom?
Like one or
Wisdom.
Oh, that's a nat bloody 20.
You make
for
so
a
good sandwiches.
25.
I was also going to add your proficiency bonus to it.
7.
You make the best
does it for
snacks
you.
you've ever made.
The only reason I know you'll have to
Very
explain.
happy with.
DM.
Yes.
Not that I'm unprepared, but how much damage does an unarmed strike do?
1 plus your strength.
Your strength.
+2.
40.
Gonna come down to con. But for a
Nice.
for a boxing match, because otherwise it's just gonna be sit here and roll and roll. I'll make it a D4. Plus your strength. Okay.
44.
Okay. As you guys enter, nobody really pays much mind to it. It's the fact that you guys fight.
Boxing ring.
That's right. Yeah. So with Bartholomew standing in the middle with his whistle, can you two please roll?
Let me get my index that's been
No,
Dexterity.
sorry.
Would be in your initiative box.
Above health. 0 AC.
Yeah, I didn't fill that one in.
2 dex.
10.
22.
Okay, you take the first hit.
Alright.
So as you guys are preparing, you're kind of like boxing, moving, waiting for the first person to make a hit. Tammy, without hesitation, just goes straight in for it. Attack.
Bart wasn't expecting that.
One.
He sort of stumbles out of the way.
Yes. As you stumble out of the way, you accidentally hit Tammy on the ankle as she comes in for this punch. You accidentally trip her over. And you are now prone.
Oh, fuck.
Now laying on the ground,
I still have movement.
you still have movement.
I'm going to use half my movement to get up.
Move.
And then my turn.
So the two of you are currently standing in the center of the boxing ring. There is 5 feet to move out from it. So, okay. Now take your attack, if you want to.
You're on your feet and
Yeah.
you look. If you look shaken, I'm gonna wait a second. But
Tammy's like trying to
I
pretend they
almost,
didn't
yeah. I
fall
was
like
about to say, I always feel like you'll be offended if I don't. So, boy, 14.
15 AC.
Are you wearing your armor?
This isn't any armor.
Probably have leather.
I don't know how.
So you keep your armor on for this fight, or are you just wearing like just your shirt?
Oh.
I don't know what my AC without my armor. So I would have been following your lead.
I said I just put on boxing gloves and the hat. So I
Okay,
just put on
perfect.
boxing gloves and the hat.
Alrighty.
All right.
Done.
You missed your punch. You can move 5 feet away.
Yeah, I'll take a step.
Taking a step back will though provoke. By the way, we'll say
Never mind.
you have for this. You've got like unlimited react.
Oh, cool.
If somebody does something out of whack, your reaction, you can use your reaction to blow the whistle many times.
Alright. I rolled initiative just in case and got a 3, so.
That's why you took so long to take a step back
Yeah.
and tripping Tammy over.
Oh, crap.
Then I will stay still.
Okay.
I'm going for a hit.
All right. Roll to attack.
I'm going.
I feel like this would be the most fair time to use your action, sir.
I think
Well,
so.
Yeah, but if we're going in the. Actually. Fucking shit today. Plus my strength plus proficiency, right?
Everyone is.
It's simple.
I mean, I'm a fighter.
As a
but
fighter, you would be, I
Yeah,
believe,
everyone.
yeah.
So that's. Plus 11?
Yeah, that hits.
Oh. Didn't think that would.
Just like, wait a minute, math?
Your AC.
16.
No, we're wearing our armor.
Yeah.
So, what was the total to hit?
11.
Oh, you said 11. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Then
I thought
no.
you said 9 plus 11, and I'm like,
That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
9 plus 2.
Okay,
I
then
didn't
no.
say the 2 out loud.
There we go. Okay, no. Miscommunication, then no, you don't. Really, I was like, 20, what?
Could I have
So you know, your action surge will reset on a short
If
rest,
I
so you
wasn't
should have
wearing
time to get
armor,
back
it would hit.
afterwards.
Thank you.
That works for both of you. You're both fighters.
I guess
Yeah.
what's some dex and mine?
Yeah, my dex is
armor
not great.
yeah.
My dex. Highest stat. Don't know how to actually put a
Okay.
character.
So you've missed your punch.
Yep.
Anything else you want to do?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Right.
check.
Fight looking good so far, Bartholomew.
Yeah, he's sort of watching the misses. Miss. Okay.
Bartholomew's about to get involved. Go for it.
16, so that'll hit.
Yep.
And we're
Okay,
doing
it's D4 plus your
D4
strength.
4 damage.
As finally, as you start to get bored, you kind of like look away for a second. You just see this thwack as you feel this fist connect with your jaw, Tammy.
Oh, fuck. Oh. Gonna go in with the swing. Assuming. That is 14.
Doesn't hit.
So as you go in for a jab to the chest, but definitely stepping out to the side, Johnny steps to the side and comes in for another punch.
That's a 2. It's a 6, yeah, nah.
Definitely coming in for another punch, but you manage to duck backwards.
Alright. Yeah. But dice is going in jail. I do not hit.
Remember, you do have a DM's Dice of Inspiration.
Wait, so it's advantage on one thing?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna take my action surge and go in for another swipe.
You're using your inspiration?
Yes.
Okay, so you get this once.
Yes.
Cool.
That's 22 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, so as you missing your first connecting punch, you
It was
very
a feint,
quickly
Thank you.
you very quickly come in for the second attack.
My strength. You don't add proficiency.
No, not for damage.
No, not for damage.
That's 4 points of damage.
Locking him in
There we go. I was about to end this out of boredom.
This is when Dottie leaves. Too violent.
there.
I was
that
just sort of
in your turn?
pacing around the outside of.
Sorry, yeah, it's in my turn.
Yeah, alright, that's going in prison. No, just I know it doesn't hit. It's a 7 on the dice.
Hey, missing your punch. Is yours? Is that? You guys now the boredom is starting to kick back in for you, Bartholomew. As they just, they're not even like quickly dodging at this stage. They're just.
I'll just go. Alright, one more punch each, or we're gonna make this interesting.
Okay, so as you both miss your attacks for the turn, Johnny, go for your punch.
Be nice to me. 2.
Oh my
I
god.
miss.
Right,
Next punch.
where is it?
Such a good thing I'm not there anymore to be using vicious mockery.
Wait.
I would be doing more damage than the both of you.
This is more of like a flavor thing, but can I like launch myself back on the ring and then launch myself forward and go in for a grapple? Or would the flavor
You can go from a grapple where you are standing, but going back you can do that 100%. Will provoke an attack of opportunity.
probably won't.
You're willing to risk it for
No,
Rulikul.
I'll just charge forward into a grapple. Which means I need
So you need to make a athletics check, and Johnny, you need to make an athletics or acrobatics.
yeah. Yep. It's a 7.
10.
Fuck.
All right. So as you come in for the grapple, you grab him around the waist, and then you You feel two hands on your shoulder push you straight back. At the end of your turn.
Yes.
As you get pushed back, you can see Johnny coming up from.
Was it
double
two?
die?
Yeah, please. I've rolled all of these and none of them have been
Catch.
good.
Bart blows the whistle. And then another miss.
You blow the whistle.
Yeah, stop. Alright, armor off, gloves off. Make this a real fight. Come on.
Shrug. Sort of. Get ready to go.
All right, so you take your armor off. Your AC will now be plus your dexterity.
10, thank you.
14.
Yeah, you have much better chance to hit.
Now that you have removed the gloves, the damage will be 6 instead of.
But gonna get
If you actually manage to hit the attack. Okay, so so that's gonna start again. All right, back into it at round 1. Because it stopped, roll initiative again. As you're doing the same thing as before, waiting for the first hit.
15.
20. Oh, no.
Okay, so you go first. Once again, same as before, you almost prepared for it this time, but even faster than last time.
18.
That hits.
Is that a 1?
Plus my strength.
Alright, it's coming for a soft thwack. Almost like...
a gentle slap.
No, it's still a decent punch, because you did connect. It's just a punch to the gut, but you managed to tense your gut before it connects.
Bart half claps in approval. There we go.
Go for it.
20. That is 12.
That was-
Okay, cool.
I know.
Punch.
I don't think that hits. 7.
So, after 2 misses again,
Right.
Foggle is starting to get forward again. Yeah.
Sorry. In case you want something that might not be cursed.
Cool.
My dice aren't cast.
You're okay so far.
Katie, what have you done to us? This is your fault.
Yeah,
My turn.
I
Alright.
rolled a nat 20
Take
too.
your swing.
Stolen everyone's luck.
We have the luck.
14.
That is my AC.
That hits. Okay, roll the damage. Finally, another.
Is it all one?
Yes. 3 damage.
Same thing as before. You hit her in the gut, but you can feel that she saw what you did last time and remembered it.
Can we just agree that all of this is non-lethal?
Oh, yeah.
You're punching each other.
Right. 14.
I hit.
9 points of damage.
Oh, and
Wait,
for
no. Strength is 2. 8 points of damage.
right, and as you feel your fist come into contact with Tammy's gut, you go to take a step back, but moving so much faster than you, Tammy's fist connecting with your nose, and you can feel it crack as blood starts to come down. Make your attack.
18.
Yeah, that hits.
5. No. 4 damage.
As you spit the blood off to the side, you come in for another attack, hitting her in the cheek, and you can feel.
I'm gonna take my action surge. And attack
Okay,
again.
and after one nice swing to the cheek,
4. It's an 18
Yeah.
on the
and for
dice. So.
another hit.
3 damage.
Did you need another d6 as
No,
well?
I've
Would you
got
like just a
8.
full dice set?
I've gone through. I've got 4 sets in front of me.
Tammy's gonna go in for the smack. That's 12 plus 4, so it's
God,
suck.
everyone is rolling ones. This fight could have been over so fast.
This could have been so interesting.
supposed to be a fast, like.
Yeah.
We just knock each other out till we're unconscious.
Here I was
as the
thinking
fight-
Liam and I were going to take all the time.
Apparently not.
As the fight gets to this stage, Dottie, you come out with a plate of sandwiches, and you can see that Johnny's got a bit of blood dripping. Ammy's got, you can see, starting to bruise, and following on the cheek.
Now that
But they're still going.
My eyes
I'm gonna
sort of
make
locked on
dessert.
it. Take a sandwich.
Just up to the side as these two are just swinging and missing. Bartholomew no longer really paying attention to the fight.
Yeah, he's just all over at Tony's like, oh, so how's it going in the kitchen?
So you're smacked, right?
Thank you. I'm just like, it's 13 and 4,
Should I
7
just tell the two of you if it's going to
Yeah, I can't do that.
We're both fighters, we can't.
14, you're...
You're the math
10.
referee.
Okay, yep.
Cool.
I'm not even good at maths, but apparently I'm better than you guys.
Yes.
Fighters.
Correct.
Okay, so your attack hit.
Yes.
In character.
Yes.
Another 1 on the die.
Yes, look down my hand.
Holy shit. Okay, so another connect, and you can, as you hear the thwack, and you turn around for a second, Bartholomew with a sandwich in each hand. You're going a bit better.
One hand.
3 in one hand. Yeah.
That hits. That's 5 points of damage.
And as you turn around after hearing this thwack, you notice a decent hit connecting.
How are each of them looking? How are each of you looking? Anyone
I'm
bloody?
pretty fine.
I don't know, I'm not bloody, but like 1/3. Ooh.
1/3. Ooh.
Bart will just start pacing around.
All right, so now noticing this is
Okay,
starting
yeah,
to
I'm
get
about halfway.
Okay, so that's bloody.
Yeah.
But you know that we've both like
Yep. Alright, oh, we've lost the camera.
Play one, like,
Who did we
it
lose?
says on the paper
This one.
how like a damaged I am. I'm just like, this is not me,
Leave that
man.
one on for 7:30.
7:30.
Yeah.
Does this mean we can say president?
No. No, the mics are still going.
I'm anxious that you said president.
what's happening?
We're allowed.
We've lost a camera.
Yeah, we lost a camera.
It's okay, we're not the action one.
I'm trying to find like a spell I can just cast while this is going on. Not gonna help anybody.
Sick.
Can we keep going while...
Yeah, our
Yeah.
camera's still here.
Yeah.
So.
Go for it.
Yep, we're back. The camera should be back up and running now.
The thing is, it
Yep,
stops
there we
at
go.
the end of the book and it's fine, and then it goes and it sucks.
That definitely hits.
Yes. 4. 8
That's
damage.
8 damage.
Another thwack to the jaw.
Cammy is.
Alright,
Not giving up. Sticking to it.
16, so yeah,
I pray for it.
Let's find out.
that. Hey, I did some real damage!
Oh my eye!
I'm gonna take that as
For everyone on the stream, it went exactly how you thought it would.
8 damage?
This is why you use the cup for the skills.
Cammy's looking a bit rough.
Okay, so you've managed to head off for a couple of decent hits at each other.
Yeah.
Thank
No,
you.
that doesn't hit. Your turn.
Nah.
Those are just playing
Yes.
D&D by themselves at this stage.
Yeah. That's a hit.
Cool.
5 points of damage.
Are we getting close?
Yeah, I'm getting
You
down
can give
there.
up at any stage.
Okay.
Cool.
Second win.
Yeah!
Oh
Is
yeah.
it, oh, it's a bonus action, okay. So, is it, yeah, it's my turn?
No, actually, I'm gonna bonus action second win.
Alright.
Now I remember that's a thing.
So as you two are fighting, Johnny, you notice the bruising that was starting to form on the cheek. It starts to go away, and Tammy, you can feel your loose tooth getting back up into play.
Bart's gonna use his action to pull a small device out of his bag and have it in his hand.
Going to take something out of his bag.
Yep.
Oh,
It's a small thing that I don't know what it looks like, but it's like this big.
Are you trying to do this subtly?
He just pulls it out.
I'm sure that's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, that's fine.
Johnny?
Swing first.
I got a 1.
You want the
No, it was a
box.
4.
It's a good box.
I rolled a 20.
Please, because every time it rolls off the book, it's bad.
Is it your
I
bonus?
hit.
Yeah, no, I was also going to take my bonus action.
Wasted 18.
Oh.
Second
Yeah, I rolled it.
As you feel this tooth go back into place,
Yeah, like Tammy
Con.
puts her tongue on the tooth and forces it down in her mouth, and then spits out a little blood.
over at Johnny, and he kind of like you notice the blood
You
just
roll a one.
Yeah, I did.
the blood just stops from running from under his nose.
You cursed us.
At least you're doing badly at something that doesn't actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
The other thing is, I don't care if Tammy beats me, but I feel like if I beat Tammy, she'd probably be upset.
Oh, very.
I don't really care.
Tammy lives above a boxing studio.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. No, it's a 9.
9 to hit? Yeah, no.
Wait, was that on the thing?
Yeah, it was on-
I'm just putting these dice in prison real quick.
Yeah, I need my
Adding
D6 back at
Skittles.
some point. I threw it on
I think it's over there somewhere.
there. Yeah.
Hey, that's something. 16.
That hits.
Can be.
There it is.
Oh, alright. I'll take it.
7.
Yeah, 7. 7 damage. Delicious.
Grape dice.
I'd love some grape dye. How you do that, but that's
Cut a grape into a cube.
yes, so that hits. That
Well,
is
we're
4 points of damage.
The thing is, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep going till you knock me out.
Throw
wow.
grape into a d20.
Not too far.
I
I am
think
thinking.
I think I can squeeze in one more hit from you.
Not same technique.
Yeah, that'll hit. Just straight up. That was a 17 on the dice.
Yeah.
Roll the cube.
Roll the damage.
5. Alright, so that's 7.
Okay. Okay. Yep, Mac.
Take another big whack to the.
At this point, like Tammy's like her shoulders are like sagging, swaying a little bit.
Panting a lot now.
Yep.
And as you are panting, you come in. Johnny very quickly deftly steps back and steps back in front of the punch.
Do it. Come on.
You're getting really excited now. You're seeing the fight coming to its end.
It's a 10.
Pain happening.
That misses.
10 misses.
Tammy just conveniently sways.
Swings just a bit too high.
Yeah, Tammy's like sort of leaning in and out of things, very much like letting do the work. No longer.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
And as you are, you kind of stop for a second. No, I need to be in this, and you just hit
Like,
with the
lean
force of a
into the
truck.
punch. That's 2d6s, right?
2d6 plus your strength.
This could get me.
Plus my strength,
So-
that's 12.
Yeah, I had 11 hit points. I'm down.
And as you bring the fist up, colliding with the temple of Johnny, immediately Johnny just bites out.
As Johnny's in the air falling down, the small item makes the sound of a bell going off around 10 feet.
Ding, 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 ding. Nice. Bust the
I
box
sort of
back.
gently slap Johnny on the cheek and try and wake him
Oh,
up.
yeah, it's better dying.
Yeah,
Well, it's
yeah,
not
Johnny.
lethal damage.
Yeah,
Right, never mind.
Johnny is not needing to make death saving throw.
Because with the way I've been rolling.
You are on 0 HP though.
That's fine.
For the short rest, my chef's speeches give everyone a D8 who heal on top of the heal. But Dottie comes out with a tray of. She knows orange slices are very nice after sports, so she comes out with orange parfaits filled with like cream and really heavy things and an orange jelly.
Hell yeah.
So much.
So that's 1d8 for
On
Yep.
top of whatever you heal from your hit dice.
and Johnny is still unconscious in the middle of the boxing ring.
I think we'll just spend as long a time as it takes for them to get back, just resting.
Yeah.
When Johnny is unconscious in the boxing ring.
Pick him up, plump him over on a seat, put a parfait on his lap.
As you finish your fight, eventually unconscious, and he's still in the boxing ring.
But we didn't just leave.
Yeah, as you sit up and you look over to the side, the rest of them eating sandwiches and puff.
I'll look at him just sort of nod and say, good fight.
Good fight. Like,
Okay.
kinda, like wiggles like.
You guys, you do get a short rest. Oren and Eden.
Yeah.
Like this to be private? Would you like other people to leave? Two of them being here?
Yeah.
Perfect.
They know about Arn's mum, so that's
And there's
And
no other secret.
not really no.
Of course,
That's
there's no other
extremely
secrets.
well kept.
No other
secret.
secrets that Mara knows of.
What was it? D8?
Yeah.
So you get a cab, you stop about a block away, meaning so that you...
We're following your lead.
Yeah. Gonna go and say hi. Please.
walk into the...
Yeah. Like walk up, knock on the door first.
Yeah, you knock... Oh, yeah.
Wearing any
No.
Are you, are you hiding your pins?
yeah, I've been.
So you knock on the door.
Yeah.
Average sized door for you. Have to probably kneel down quite a bit to get through. There's a door. His house was built by your parents. It is made for.
What type of place?
Forgot about that.
Brinkley's house. It's very standard residential. It's just a small basic house. As you knock on the door, you can hear 1 minute. There's sort of pit patter, sort of clanking of pans and pots. Then footsteps coming straight to the door, opening it up, and you can see not Riley, but someone you do recognize as the house person who in the house. You've only met her a couple of times, and you've never really spoken to her. So
Yeah, okay.
but she immediately recognizes you. Opens up her eyes very wide and goes, 1 minute, and shuts the door again. You can hear her run away.
I think that's the maid. I've only met her a couple times.
And then straight back at a less paced at a footstep. Change the music back.
Just a very intense beating of the mom.
Yeah.
I can't even hear the music. So.
And as you, the door opens again. And she looks up at you and, without saying anything, gestures for you to.
Hey.
We've got to get down to like knees to waddle in, and the roof is still. It's only about like 4 feet high. So you're kind of walking around
Yeah.
back, really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
good.
But as you walk, you enter the kitchen. Kitchen, standard sized dining area, sorry. He sits down at the head of the table. Plates of...
Hang on, just my question for the DM. Was there a plate of cookies on the table last time Warren went there?
No.
No, okay.
These ones, they seem still hot. She's just cooled up.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good. This is Eden.
Pleasure. She
You've
reached
heard
out.
about her.
Oh, girl.
You've heard about her, being a bit of a side eye.
Well, I told her about you guys. All right. Told her about you guys, and also apparently she was keeping an eye on me.
Smiles at you, recklessly, like very pleased. But what can I?
We might want to sit down for this one.
She looks at the table. She's already sitting at it.
I'm gonna sit down for this one.
He never was a smart boy. Yeah, Eden.
You,
Yeah.
the chest height.
Yeah.
Although the roof is stable. So, need help? Me?
I don't think I need help, but did hear some information about the High Council.
What?
I told you about it last time I was here. Insight check that.
Go for it.
That is a terrible insight
Oh,
check.
God,
Did you get it worse than me?
I got a 7.
I.
So you
I also got a 7.
She's difficult to read. You've never met this person. You don't know what text. You can't.
Oh. Lauren's. In her mind while she's hearing all this.
Oh, what's serving?
No. No.
She becomes
What does it say? Yeah. Wisdom.
20.
And she's not aware.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, from what I remember, it was like first level stuff. It
Yeah.
doesn't trigger anything.
Wait.
I see it though.
Yeah.
What other?
No, she doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh,
You have to say something.
I always forget.
You're doing it quietly. Roll a stealth check.
20.
Oh, my memory.
Well, you remember how I was telling you about the changeling that we were following?
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah. And how when Don dispatched him, he said that he was declaring war on this High Council. He just told us what it was. He told us that it's a group of... is it devils or demons? Either one. That
Devil.
Demon kind.
that all of the gang leaders answer to, except for him.
Not heard of it.
Never heard of him. Insight check. Nat 1.
Would
Hard to read.
7.
would Liam have an advantage because
Expecting the AC.
7 again.
7. Yeah, difficult to read. Can't really tell. She's keeping a very straight face.
yeah, I'm getting you wearing a mob.
I just need you to tell me that you are not working for devils.
Not working for. Ever do.
Just insight check that shit. That's a 5.
I guess
Terrible at insight, apparently.
Alright. Anyone have any sage?
I got a 17 this time.
You cannot tell if she's lying or not. She's. You're trying to spot. You're trying to spot her ticks and see if there's anything that's. Checking for the eye twitch. I can see if she's exit. Can't really tell.
Does she seem like she's uncomfortable being asked these?
Oh, an insight check.
That 19.
She does. In her home, talking to us. Guys, can you hear we're eating nuts?
Nice.
Have you eaten today? Have a cookie. Picks up a cookie and
I'll eat.
take a bite into the cookie. Absolutely one.
Alright. Alright, that's good. So you didn't hear Grandpa or Nana tell you anything about him? That's a plus. Don't seem very certain about that, and it had me worried. Not entirely.
My thoughts on Don come down. They boil down very simply. Any bought a fortune. It's my money. Buying other things off of.
I did have one other question. When I called you that night on the last night, about the gala, you didn't sound very surprised. I don't know, I just thought that hearing about suddenly like gangs attack at this gala celebrating. Yeah, true. I'm just worried that there's going to be an escalation happening because this event particularly was saying, yeah, we're going to clamp down harder on gangs and stuff in retaliation by gangs.
All over the radio and news. I may, although you're sitting in my cooked you cookies, I
Sort of involved in.
I think that was about it, but yeah, I told everyone else about it and my mom.
for a secret? When do I get to meet your friends?
Not Dottie.
Battle of the Mom.
Dottie is quite a bit like you.
Makes good cookies, or she's...
Yes. Well, I assume so. I haven't actually had her cookies, but just...
Hot for grandma.
Why are you like this?
I'll leave.
But also, very caring about people.
Wonderful.
Yeah, she is. I don't know how I would deal with two people like that in the same room together.
I suppose there's only one way to find out. What's her number?
I don't know.
Well,
I can't remember phone numbers.
bring your friends over for... Bring them over for dinner one time. Excellent.
Can you
When?
imagine
And she
being
pulls
Bart
out
trying
from
to
her
get through
inside
the
pocket.
door?
She pulls out a little notebook.
Some of them are a bit big.
There's no good.
Yeah, maybe we can find another place to do it.
Just let me know when and where. As long as it's within the next week, as I will pestering you for it.
All right. I'll do that.
How's work going? How's work going? Cases?
Kind of. I don't think we're allowed to talk about it. Are we allowed to talk about it?
I'm your mother. You can talk to me about
Aiden
anything.
doesn't say anything, but she gives you a look that's like,
Yeah, and I don't think we should talk about it.
Come on, I'm your mother.
We get to break into a place, which is exciting.
It's exciting.
I think
That's about all I can tell you.
yeah, I think we should probably head off soon. We've got something else that we need to do.
Yeah.
Being me and my gang.
I thought you breaking into things. That's
What? I thought you were doing drugs. eggs. What?
I've never dealt with it.
Shit.
No, we will welcome you back. And she pulls out from her inside pocket a little pin. Horns work. Anytime.
Can I do this job and then come back for that?
Tell me what the job is.
Aiden's gonna look towards Morin and like just kind of sigh and just whatever's gonna happen's gonna happen.
Maybe I can help.
Alright, I know the Don doesn't. Okay, first of all, he's not the Don. Second of all, I know that he's not gonna want me to tell you this. And then he probably won't want your help because he apparently doesn't want any of the gang's helps. It's a heist.
You've had a career change. Doing the investigation thing
it's not,
anymore?
It's not a career change. This is just make ends meet. It's not a career change. I'm still a private investigator. We're just detour.
Gotten yourself in trouble.
No.
Going
Not
to?
yet.
Better not get yourself in trouble unless I am with you. You understand?
Yes. We actually have a thing happening that's gonna. Hopefully, if there is an emergency, we will be okay. Hopefully.
Need any help with anything?
Stop talking.
If you
didn't say that the first time, Jack.
Aiden's eyes say that.
Aiden's about to like stand up and walk out.
Just grab Marge and start
Cost
dragging
you
him
$0
out.
to say it's classified and leave.
I hope you know that Tammy did threaten you the first time we all met.
Oh no! I just remembered.
Okay. Is something wrong, Marin?
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
you
we've-
cannot share this information with anyone because if you do, one of the new people I am working with, who is a big scary woman, emphasis on big and scary, will kill me, probably.
Tammy's now got a fucking big old crosshair on her back.
But don't do
Speaking of-
anything to her!
Okay, so just in case, because if she is working for Don, and I know she is your friend. Name?
I'm not telling you her name.
So...
Tammy.
What are you writing down? Mom, what are you writing down?
I just remembered a fantastic thing to put in my cookies.
But what? I don't believe you. Stop writing.
Is she a ranking member?
Miss Minkley.
No.
Can I call you that?
Mrs.
Mrs. Minkley. Listen, I've been working with Mom. I've been keeping an eye on him. He will be fine.
I'm gonna insist on that. Like, yes, I will be fine.
That is 25.
As she folds up her notebook. Back in her inside. Hey. But just in case. I'll see you there.
Did Marin hear that? Because I didn't.
Yes. Oh. Mum has just threatened Eden, so that if you get hurt, Eden now has a big target on her back.
Alright, we're gonna head off.
Do that thing.
Yep, we gotta go do the thing.
Take some cookies with you.
Oh yeah.
And she gets out a little plastic Tupperware and puts some of those sliced cookies in it.
Thanks.
Side.
I'm so sick of having to bail all of you out.
So that the safer thing for the party is just beat each other's senses.
Yeah, I'll tell you about the
No more adventuring will become box now.
This is why we don't let the dumb bitches do the talking.
Hey,
I'll
Are you?
I'll
Did
let
I?
you know. I'll let you know about the get together.
Yes, please do.
Yeah.
And we said, we know. But
Gonna
hey.
give hug.
Yep. Give your mum a hug.
Yeah. Yeah. Love you, Mom.
Both cab rides each way.
Eden does not talk to me.
So that went well.
And as you hop into the cab ride, you do hear the radio, a new news announcement. You hear Dix Dixon's voice as you're listening to the smooth jazz that plays over the radio. Pauses with a crackle. And he goes sponsorships. So Dix Dixon goes through his regular sponsorships, but one of them does stand out as it announces a very recent discovery in a scientific lab, and it's basically a new form of, not a new form of weaponry, but a new take, old form of weapons, specifically guns. He's announcing that a new way of guns being fired has been discovered. A refined version of what was previously used. It is gunpowder.
oh, by the way, the
Oh,
peanut
it's daylight
gallery has
outside.
decided this is bad content.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Odin. Yes,
We'd
so
like to thank our sponsors that have not yet sponsored us, but who take up this time to sponsor us. So we can
I agree.
afford nicer
Sorry to move the
equipment.
chair, it wasn't
I agree.
Sorry.
Like cameras.
Yeah, oh, I would love to be able to afford some nicer equipment.
Yes.
Sponsor us.
Do we have a Patreon?
They're lying. We're going to spend it all
We do
on
not
drugs.
Ah, shit, you caught me. Crippling drug.
And bribing Twitch staff so we can say the word president again. But yes, so the announcements goes through the
Sorry, we're watching a dog
yeah.
get led out of the room.
Bye-bye,
Except the dog's
Odin.
not cooperating. You got this, buddy. Very sweet golden retriever. Golden retriever. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
and it announces through the announcements. There is a small speech from the leader of the company that has made the discovery, and announcing multiple new weapons. So there's a new form of rifle that will now be commercially available, and there was a new form of. No, there was another one before that. Yes, a handgun.
I don't think.
Yeah, new form of handgun and a new form of blunderbuss, and basically the changes, the refinements to these previous weapons mean you can fire it more times without needing to reload.
Do I recognize the person?
The person making the announcement,
Yeah.
you do not recognize, because as you never really dealt much with guns, and they specialize in it.
They're loud and noisy.
That is correct. You make your way back to the mansion. You're heading back to Don's. Are you two heading back to Don's office?
Were we there when the others were kind of discussing the boxing match, or?
Yes, you would have.
Alright. Should we
Yeah.
try and find the others first? Yeah, we're,
Heading to
we're
the
gonna, we're
boxing-
gonna try and find the others.
Um,
Having
so
never been in the mansion.
right before
around the
you,
mansion.
a couple of minutes before you guys walk into the boxing ring, the other four of you sitting now at one of the tables in the dining area as opposed to gym space, having taken eventually after a few minutes of really incredible sandwiches, Don walks in and he walks into the dining room and sees the four of you sitting down, raises his arms, looks at you dead in the eyes, Dottie, and he just runs, or pretty much runs to the table at a light jog. I heard.
Don't you worry, I've got your PB&J cut crusts and everything all ready.
I heard you were in the kitchen, and I had to speed up my meeting. And he pulls up a seat, and he just have you got them all on a platter?
Yeah.
Yeah. He just takes the platter and holds it in front of him. We weren't chowing down on these things. So I heard you guys needed to speak to me.
Yeah, for a couple of people. Don't know how long that include.
Okay. And he is very, very pleased with that. He starts chowing down on these sandwiches and desserts.
Was the meeting box?
It was good. Good. Might have more work for you, but wait for the others.
And how's Audrey?
Fantastic. It is now, after a couple of minutes, Don sitting at. It was very easy to see as it is a large sliding door separating the gym and dining area, and that is all the way open, so it almost acts as though it's just one room, and you can see the five of them sitting.
Is there enough rooms at our table for more?
But a big round table.
You can't be friends.
Come sit with us.
You don't know that.
So you all, you two take your seats, and as he is sitting at the table, 7 of you now, he gestures you guys to sit. Says hello, says his welcomes, and almost immediately goes a sandwich and he goes into full business. So, know that you are currently working on the bank heist, but I do have some other work for you guys to do in the meantime. So I know that you are currently waiting, I believe, for you to come back. The team that we have set off today, so we have 6 weeks.
I hear you.
We had.
Did we need to speak to Don about verifying that's for the equipment we needed?
For the meeting.
If you needed anything, you were to speak to him. Yeah,
To
Okay.
you can source it yourself.
teleportation next.
That's okay with the boat parts and the drill.
You haven't spoken to him about that bit yet. You can run him through the plan if you like. You know, it's fairly commonplace to run the boss through the plan because then he'll sometimes be like, oh, I can give you that. Yeah.
I figured that's what we do.
Yeah.
That'll be part of the conversation.
So, did you need anything for the heist?
Yeah. Big drill.
Really? Okay. You got a notepad
Enough
and
to
write
drill
something.
through a couple.
But small enough to still get in through a manhole.
I mean,
Wait,
We could
are there
just-
other entrances to the sewers other than manholes?
We've got the blueprints, we can check.
There are, but they're pretty far out of the central district, out of Harmony City, as they lead into a sewer room.
dismantle it and put it back together.
Absolutely.
Also use your bag.
Oh, yes, of course.
You need a drill. Oh, a foot drill. What else did you need?
Enough to make a boat.
Boat.
Sergio said you'd supplied 2 bags of holding.
I'm more than happy to.
Any other plan?
Up to you. More than happy for it to be a surprise and for me to see it in the newspapers.
They won't know how we do it, hopefully. I guess. We're drilling through bottom walls. Can you show him the...
So I'll manifest my echo. Somewhere,
Yeah.
And then just switch places.
Wonderful. Glad you can do that.
There's that for the hole with a bag of holes. And then we rob the place in the second bag of holes.
Well, a couple of us enabling the alarm.
Well, what did you need the...
Casings.
Backup, okay.
Connor gets knocked unconscious.
Are you able to provide us with spell scroll of teleportation?
Of course. I'll give you some short range ones. Want longer range ones though. They're very difficult to make, expensive, so they will come out of your...
As long as we don't get lost with...
On each?
Hey, would those work to get inside the apartments?
Probably. I'm not really sure how their magic defenses work. Stop us from entering like that.
How do the magic defenses work, Tammy?
How did magic...
Which magic defenses?
Specifically, not teleportation.
Yeah, you can't teleport. Finds the rules of teleporting before it is any teleportation. That does include...
Are we asking about teleportation scrolls?
We'll have the necklaces, the jewels, cancel out. Cancel it.
Oh. What they do.
Yes. More of a backup, I imagine we'll probably just jump.
Right. They're single use.
Scrolls?
The necklaces that...
No.
Hmm?
There's more of a field around us at all times. Defenses teleport. That sort of cancels it out on you, by my understanding. That means.
Yes. That's right. Yeah, it's... If you're wearing these, there are certain magics that you can't use within Harmony due to the dome weaved, and then these pieces of jewelry, whatever, a ring, ear piercing,
Alright. So, provided we have one of those, could we teleport into the apartments? Would that work?
Oh,
As long as you also have the teleportation spell scroll or a way to cast teleportation.
Expecting Grimax and... Galthar. Still gonna have
I can be quiet.
quite enough to find a panel if it's... learn how to use it.
Eden
Do you have any
looks
duct
very
tape?
unsure of his capabilities.
You have duct tape. We'll need some of that. Find them while they're sleeping, tie them up, put duct tape over their mouths.
Make sure they don't see you.
Asks.
Couldn't have had to tell you that. Just so you know.
Eden rolls her eyes and turns her entire body away from Molly.
Now, don't listen to them. I think you're doing a mighty good job.
Hey. Cookie?
right. So was that all you needed for the heist?
My mom made them.
That's all you needed for the
My
heist?
regards.
So,
I think
I think it's wonderful. I think it works. Now, how do you feel missing?
finally...
Days? So, hands it over to you, Bartholomew.
What type of
In there is
missing are we
also,
talking
there's also a
about?
map of Harmony Central in there.
What type
There
of
is-
thing are we talking?
I'm sure that you have heard of the recent
Hand it to Buddy.
refinement of gunpowder and the new weapons they produce. One of the gangs managed to score a deal with the company producing them, and this deal gets them almost an unlimited supply of these weapons and ammunition. We need to find the person who did the deal, how they managed to score it, and you need to kill them.
Did you say kill? Oh,
What weapon?
The new weapons produced company, the automatic bolt action blunderbusses that 8 times. So, details that I have provided to you, we have managed to get a hold. She was recently arrested. Get a hold of her police report. I did some of my own personal handwriting. People follow her and watch what she does. As she goes to jail. No. He is Valeria Newsom,
Oh, fuck.
daughter of Cretatna, the leader of the Newsom bombers.
That's the motorbike gang. Newton's the motorbike gang. The boss.
Newsom's.
That one that your mum hires.
daughter Kritat
Yeah.
Newsom?
Oh yeah, how the daughter of your mum go?
Oh, yeah, good.
I didn't say that.
Oh, okay. Then apparently-
I'm saying that to remind Liam.
What?
I didn't say
What were you saying to remind me?
that it was the group that your mum saw.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I'm deaf.
We managed to get a hold of the police report, but not before we locked out a few. Most of it we already knew.
Johnny's actually going to be reaching over and wanting these
yeah.
things handed to him.
Just a DM question. I can sort of, if I look closely, see what's under there. I haven't committed any to memory.
There's nothing important under that.
I
It just looks cool.
It's just like street names and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did look.
Oh,
The actual details.
the
photo.
stuff that's under there, your character won't be able to, like her address. That's probably the only important thing that's there.
Oh,
Don't write it down. It'll be fun.
I didn't write it down. I don't remember it.
Yeah, I've also printed out an A3 copy of that's going to have the stuff written.
What place is Newsom?
Yes.
How you do it? Only proof I need is her.
They've been distinctive in some way.
All bomb encased in platinum.
Right, we're currently
East side.
High
very,
Street.
very far east. Yeah,
in
right
between
there.
3rd and 4th.
Right there. Yeah.
Fire is
So-
somewhere over here.
Does live a bit far away. Did I?
Yes.
For the state.
Villarai?
Does live a bit far away. Villarai is between here and the coast.
How? Hang on. Me problem. Like, what's the... How long would it take to get there?
Just don't commit it to memory.
Take you 5. Take you about.
Alright. Need to do a few things. Well, one specific thing before I leave. Then, before we leave, all of us need to do it.
It will take me time to gather all of the. I will definitely be able to get you all of these things before Sorry, once you're back. When you are back, these things will be ready for you.
This is more personal thing, particular
What do you
that
need to
happens
get
to
done
involve
before
just
we-
about everyone at the table except for you.
Okay.
What do we
My mom has invited us to have dinner.
Oh my goodness,
With
that's
her.
so sweet.
And
Good.
she told me that if I don't get it organized within a week, she's going to start calling me and nagging me.
So did the talk with your mum go well?
Yeah. Yeah, it went well.
Insight check on.
Yeah.
It's not even hiding her frustration.
Cool.
There you go.
No, it went well.
Eden?
What did you talk about?
Like side-eye Don.
7. I don't realize any.
Talk about?
Hey. Needs to come okay the other side.
What did you say?
What did you do?
What did Eden say?
Job needs to go well. And needs to come out okay the other side of it.
You told your mother about the job.
No.
Talk to your mother.
I did talk to my mother.
After what I told you.
I did talk to my mother after I talked to you.
I mean, of course he would. It's his mother. What? Do you expect a poor boy to cut off all contact with his mother? That's barbaric.
Or
Sorry, but you know what she does, who she works for.
I had to know for myself.
and
I believe her. She says she doesn't know anything about it.
what did you tell him?
I told her about the High Council. Yes.
Nothing about the job?
Nothing.
Can we?
Deception!
After what Eden said.
Go for it.
That is a terrible deception roll.
Oh, I'm loving this.
No, I did probably worse.
5.
5.
I've got a 12.
For insight, I got a nat 20 for a 27.
So out of Tammy and Marin, both with 5s.
I went.
I mean,
if
I'm
you-
not I'm not really hiding my frustration at all, so it shouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah, but this is Morin's deception on.
Oh, deception. Okay.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, this is
This is-
Morin's.
Yeah.
I'd say he's setting the DC.
Okay.
Alright,
Tammy's gonna like take out her gun and just put it on the table.
Don't
Alright.
lie to
No.
us again, Morin.
No elbows or weapons at the table. This is where we eat.
I'm just gonna look
I'm-
at Lauren.
Ian's gonna look to.
Oh god, my wife.
It's like, wait. There is a in her eyes.
I kept it vague. Alright? All she knows is that it's a heist.
Tell her who you were working for.
Can you take that?
I'm gonna put a napkin under the
Yes.
pistol. Aggressively.
Put a coaster on there.
I want a
Yes.
pistol-shaped coaster.
So knows job knows and what that means.
Yes.
And you understand what it means.
Yeah.
And for the rest of us.
When you
Your
say
family.
Yeah.
your mum invited
Yeah,
us over
the
for
rest of
dinner.
us.
Oh no, that's like super friendly.
Lovely.
Weird mix of like.
No, she'll kill you, but you can have dinner with her.
Yeah.
No, she's not gonna kill you.
I at least said that.
Yeah, don't worry. She's not gonna get violent. I think. Well, don't get violent first.
I don't think Mom heard what I just said.
I don't think William did either.
Even how worried do we have to be?
The rest of you are probably fine. Do you want to insight what I mean by the rest of you?
I mean,
I would love to.
that's
not
not a
great.
2 I rolled, so 5.
15.
10.
3.
Wait, should I? No, I'm not trying to
if-
pretend much, so I'm gonna say my 15 probably.
Yeah, if I'd say roll. If you're trying, are you trying to hide any information? Like the rest of you.
Really? She's just
Roll a
kind of-
persuasion then.
Kind of like persuasion's my highest roll.
Disadvantage.
If we roll
No, this
low, are we
is
not
this is where
persuaded?
roll persuasion, because if you're trying to persuade them that they're going to be safe.
Okay,
If
19.
I'm persuaded.
did anybody beat a 19?
I didn't roll because I already feel that it's okay. Don't
Yeah.
worry. It's
so
my
you-
mom, guys.
You all feel like you're going to be.
I'm sure we
Do
can
we
keep...
pick up on the rest of you bit?
Yeah,
know
yeah.
that roll.
Everything's hunky dory.
I mean, you definitely heard it. Whether I would say like whether or not you pick up on it is maybe down to intelligence and like how much.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Lauren, I understand how difficult. But told you or not.
Vibe check.
I don't believe that. I'm also vibe checking that.
I rolled a 5, but because it's my
I
roll, it's a 15.
Everybody vibe check.
Cammy's already convinced. Doesn't need a vibe check. Don wouldn't lie to her.
Insight.
To me,
Insight,
that
yeah.
is a 12.
15.
15 as well.
Roll 20 for a 19.
I was about to give it to you, then you said with a 19.
He's not that good.
He. You feel like he is telling the truth. The other two of you feel like he's.
I think you're misinformed.
As bad as she might be, I mean, we'll keep you safe, keep us safe, and nobody has to get angry at anybody.
Yeah.
Expect.
And did she say she wanted us to bring anything? Like wine or
That's all
desserts?
Dottie cares.
Yeah.
No, but we do need a place that's, big enough for all of you.
I could host. That sounds marvelous.
Alright. John, you got a phone? Can I use it, please?
Do we all have a phone?
So before we get any more sidetracked, I'd like to take the job.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Seems like...
Well,
Alright, we'll keep you away from the messy part.
thanks.
Comes down to it, I want to
I'll
be
keep you alive.
You're our infiltrations expert.
Excellent.
Great.
So I will provide you with.
Everyone just completely ignored that.
Yeah, you are there.
Alright.
You've got a motorcycle.
Sorry, what? I didn't-
You can have one on the back of your motorcycle.
Yes.
I'll get you a sidecar for it.
Okay.
Then I'll also
The
get you.
motorbike needs a sidecar.
And I will get you a car. Give to you. Gift.
Cammy's already got.
Does anyone know how to drive?
Oh shit! Now I'm the driver. Fuck.
It should be simple, right? You You turn the steering wheel,
Warren's not driving.
push the pedals.
Look, I was
can
taken
drive
out
just
once
himself.
by Johnny very early on.
No.
And,
Not even
the car
that.
did not survive.
He can't even stay on the
It's-
back of a motorbike.
It's not as easy as it looks.
Oh,
The engine.
Just leave him.
I just have this sudden feeling of like deja vu that I have sort of driven a car one time.
Things.
So Tammy's driving then, huh?
Like maybe in another life.
Right, so, job. I've got a list of things that you need. For this job,
Has Tammy?
do you mean hiding bodies?
Yeah, hiding bot.
Yes. You've probably heard other people tell you about jobs they've done where they've had to make. Eden knows a very easy way to hide bodies, but she also knows and can hide things. Does it?
Yeah, but what about?
You would have heard. You would have basics. Chemical corrosion.
Tell me later on what that.
The party has seen him do it.
Oh yeah, of course.
And yeah, so you
vat of acid.
yeah, vat of acid, fire.
If we're
This is risky.
doing that, we could potentially leave it in a bag of holding. Deposit it somewhere else.
Bag of holding, rip it.
Yeah, and we've lost it. Potentially, and this is sort of
That
going a bit
just
off on a
unbelievable.
tangent, we could potentially keep it, the bag of holding until we do the heist, and clearly throw off any suspect.
It's a bury them.
What if we leave a dead bomber? No air.
That's a
bag
bad
of holding
idea.
Can't rock.
I've got another one though. Now,
And on that
The-
note, we should
1 second. The bombers are currently at war with it. I can get a hold of a couple of copper demon pins. With them at the scene.
I didn't hand back my demon pin. Alright.
Tell me what you need and I'll get it for you.
Perhaps not just demon. We left the demon and jester pin. Really crazy.
Gang pins.
Wouldn't it make sense to put like a Michelin pin and then they think that someone else has planted all these pins? And like, why would you leave your own pin at the scene of the crime, right?
Well, then it would appear like we're all of the gangs are working together against the bomber. That's
Yeah.
have
Right,
more
so-
Tammy. Tammy's like,
Just have work to do. Perhaps me in an hour. I'll be in my office and just
don't take
And
the
we
rest of
can-
the plate of sandwiches.
picks up the silver platter of sandwich. Puts it down for another second. Picks up the platter of everything and walks off to his office. Yes, we'll discuss what you need and I will be speaking to you soon. I think at that note we will have a break.
You're dead. You're so dead. I'm dying. Not Lauren, Liam.
I will just take this.
Also,
Bruh.
I have a paper. I didn't have scissors. Definitely rip it.
The mics are still unmuted, so before we go eat, I want to quickly say a few thank yous to our new followers. Smudged Coco, we've got Hive Mind NPC, Spoint, it's 5 points, but I've decided it's Spoint, and XQC Best Stream. Thank you all for the new followers tonight.
Did we just give someone
XQC
a
said
step?
think these are the right ones.
It should just.
Yep, we're good. We're down.
That one wasn't.
Yep. Oh, perfect. Oh, we are all unmuted, and we are back. Camera's working. Yes, one horny Roman.
Wait, if we want to say, like, if we want to refer to, like, a small human, do we say resident?
Yeah, we have to say resident, yeah. You can't use anything, like, none of those 4 letters. 2 of them are next to each other. Right, instead of saying C, you have to say pre. Okay. Like it's all working fine. And we are back. We left off with the Don heading up to his office, giving you an hour to provide him with a list of things you require for your next job. Questioning and killing.
Alright, now that it's just us here. Really need to kill this person?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, they'll be really inconvenienced to try to dispose of their body.
Can't we just get them to, like, hide away?
No.
No.
What, the daughter of the head of the bombers?
Alright. Someone comes to you, asks you information that you've had, you know, part of your deal that you've done for your mum's gang, then ask you to never speak to her again and you're dead. Considering what you've already told your mum, I don't think you're doing that.
Alright, fine.
Need oil drum.
Can we, like, do amnesia or something? Anything but killing them?
Can you do amnesia?
I can't. Well, frick, but
That seems like just an extra step from killing.
Difference.
we'll still be alive.
Same thing, extra body. That could be giving back its memories. And it's just a loose end.
Body could.
But the district we're going to,
State of Villarai. It's as district, but it's a different.
Alright, Marin's gonna go find a phone.
Walk away.
Yep.
And he's gonna fall.
Aiden's gonna fall.
Does Marin notice Tammy following him?
Failing or following?
Following.
Wait.
Now she's just gonna walk behind him.
Okay.
Like, not loudly, like, she's not making her presence.
Yeah.
Johnny like goes to stand up from sees Tammy's already left. Down.
Oh,
You notice it.
I really didn't think Morin was going to be causing the inter-party conflict here.
Neither did I.
Yes, you notice. Being followed.
Cool. Yeah. Find a phone, I guess.
Yeah, you have to leave the mansion. Leave the mansion. And you managed to find a payphone on the same block, so as just still just next to the mansion.
Cool.
Dr. Cole. Close are you
Riley
following now?
Meekley.
Are you guys going to be standing next to it? Next to him?
Is this like a phone booth?
Yeah.
Like, Tammy's got the door open and is leaning on the door frame.
Alrighty.
Like, just smoking,
It rings.
casually.
It rings, it rings. Eventually she answers. Hello?
Hi, Mom. Just getting back to you about the dinner.
Oh, of course. When and where?
Shit! I have the where.
Okay.
It's at Dottie's house.
Where is that?
Provide the location for Dottie's house. Marin went there. Or he
Marin
would
has
know the
been there.
address.
Yeah. By the location.
Is Eden just like a meter away or something, or just?
Yeah.
We cannot leave
Sorry,
the
I'm just now
child
imagining the
unsupervised.
entire party just in a line. Like next to Marin, just who's like, la la la.
I'm only here to make sure you don't get.
Yeah, okay.
So when?
Tomorrow?
Night?
Yeah, the fucking call, never mind.
How's tonight?
Hang on, just 1 second. How's tonight?
Cool.
All right, tonight sounds good.
Excellent.
Do we need to bring any? Do we need to bring anything?
Not at all.
You haven't even told Dottie she has to cook for everyone yet.
Dottie
Which-
offered.
Not tonight. No, it's fine.
I don't think so. Ask the host. Do I need to bring anything?
Right. Is Dottie nearby?
Now
Nope.
Dottie's inside.
Damn it.
We're at the table. working
Is
on the
Eden
job.
nearby?
Yes.
Hang on. Eden, can you send a message to Dottie?
How far away are we?
You're around the block, so in meters, I can tell you about.
That's more than
Yeah,
120.
Yeah, what do you want me to say?
Ask if my mom needs to bring anything.
Relay the message to Dottie.
Oh, well, bring the finest bottle of wine you can. Wait, did you say tonight? Okay.
Don, we need an entire dinner's worth by 7 tonight.
Yeah, relay back what Dottie said. And the shock with which she said it.
I mean,
Could we reschedule for tomorrow night?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, it's
Up to you.
Dottie seems a little bit like not prepared for this yet.
It has just come up. I'm happy to help in any way possible.
Yeah, I'll let her know. All right, new plan. Tomorrow night. We'll do it tomorrow night, and my mom says she's happy to help.
Okay. That's through Dottie as well.
Okay, and like this is when Dottie stops raiding the Michelin kitchen and just puts them.
Yeah.
That's fine.
All right. Oh, what? Ask her what time is good.
What time?
I mean, what else is a reasonable time for dinner than 4:30?
4:30.
Does 4:30 work?
Yeah, 4:30 is fine.
All right, 4:30 at Dottie's house. Cool.
See you then.
Yep. Cool. Hang up. So yeah, 4:30 at Dottie's house tomorrow.
I mean, like, drops in friends.
I get the feeling you're not happy with me. Why not? Specifically.
Take a guess.
There's a lot of reasons. I want to know this one.
There's a lot of reasons. Let's go back.
Alright. Look, I'm sorry. I messed up.
Glad you could.
Alright.
You going ahead.
Alright. Go back into the
Arm walks
Michelle
off.
mansion.
Two of you are left standing up.
just we can like
We could
slowly-
trade secrets that only we know about Don and Skankin.
and then love for each other.
Did you see them making out?
Anything you say before Brayden can correct you is canon.
I saw Don and Skankin making out one time. Brain didn't correct me, it's canon.
It is not canon. I
They are much
apologize.
too stealthy for that.
Correct. You would not have seen them.
Tammy was an inquisitive child.
Yeah. Anyway.
In character.
So Eden and Tammy start walking a bit more slowly to the main. Once Lauren's Eden gives a sigh and says, "Is that?" Tried to stop him. What do you have?
Inside. Okay, no, yeah, no.
They mentioned you to his mother.
By name.
But the way that mentions you after that he will be fine. Consequently, anything.
Oh, good.
I really appreciate it.
Rip.
Really appreciate it. At least until after.
And then. Hey.
I promised her that I'd get him out of this job.
Okay. That was a joke. I am joking.
Eden. Did you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Okay, Eden doesn't say anything one way or another. Alright.
Yep. Orange on a need-to-know basis.
It'd be too hard. He forgets everything anyway.
We'll see. Let's try and not get any of us killed. Piss off mob leaders. Yes.
Let's walk back. Back to the rest of the party. A little bit more time. I said about half an hour has passed. About half an hour left of discussion time for how you're going to need from Don to get it done.
Now, Johnny, I've noticed you've been poring over those files. I wouldn't know where to start, but I got the idea that you might have an inkling.
I have an idea. Really be up to chance more. But it says here she goes drinking at a certain bar. Sometimes she never leaves the house. It says that she heads to the bar and she always comes back. House.
So,
That's just the look.
clearly me. No.
Okay, Johnny is pointedly looking at Bartholomew and poring over in his head, ignoring my Just want that to be very clear.
But here's the question, sort of just looks around the room.
I mean, I can give it a shot. That's just one idea.
Wait, so are you suggesting that, like, one of us is the man that she brings home?
Yes.
Right, okay.
Other than that, that would be the easiest way to get talking to her unsuspicious.
I would get it to be.
Well, that's gonna be the fun part. She made the deal, and
Wait, can I see the second one? Thanks.
Getting rid of the body, like rum, acid.
A lot to carry, extra dimensional hole and just.
Right, yeah, sorry. Back in Poland.
said that.
Yeah, we could.
It dumps out to the what now?
I believe so. Though personally, I don't think that is.
But
I don't think the existence of the astral. Particularly.
I suppose, yeah, Harmon.
Through his research, Bart just thinks those are just been. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
but if we tear a hole in the bag,
Things vanish.
Yeah,
We don't
they're
know
lost forever. That's how I lost my first set.
well, seems like a body.
Yeah,
And you
provided
should-
she'll fit through the opening.
I think.
That's true.
Doesn't have to be in one piece.
No, of course not.
That's a lot of blood. Worried about blood. Honestly, the best way.
Sounds like we interrogate her at the bar, and then one of us takes her home, and the dude then.
Everything up at the bottom.
Interrogating her.
I think I see a possible opening to introduce yourself. There's this woman, Mary, the dwarves woman. Very loud, tries to make new friends.
What's she to the target?
A friend.
That's the only real regulars at the bar, the target and her friends, so us showing up shouldn't be suspicious, at least.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sorry, when are we getting the company car?
I see there we go.
Oh, sick. What's the company car? Back.
Can I have that one back? I didn't. Cheers.
Has anyone been to this bar before?
Brayden,
Weeks away.
have I been to this bar before?
Week or two, I think, travel away in that farming trip.
You spent a lot of your young years traveling a lot, didn't you?
My young years were spent in the towns in the farm area.
Yeah.
We haven't discussed specifically.
Yeah.
Would my work have possibly taken me out that way?
Dirty 20.
Sorry.
Actually, I'd probably say you haven't been to the specific bar, as Villaray is a pretty closed off town.
Yeah.
That you would know, though. No, that's why you haven't been. Your work, Johnny. Roll another history. Roll a history.
Hold on, let me get to my character sheet.
Alright, this is me just... I don't think I heard the thing correctly.
That one.
What?
No,
What? Why are we investigating this woman?
because she made a. It should say on the on one of the sheets.
Because I'm this one.
She made a deal with a company, pretty much giving the bombers an unlimited supply of arms and munitions.
Ah, okay.
Of that new, those new ones we heard about
New
on the
kind
radio.
of.
Yeah, gunpowder.
Ah.
If I do some research into this gunpowder they're talking about, I could probably talk the talk. I know my way around the gun mechanics as they exist now.
Hmm.
I don't think we should interrogate her at the bar. I think we. No witnesses.
Well,
Pull her into a dark alley, or
The only problem is going to be her friends. They would have seen us, but
I'm gonna say this because I definitely would have said it by now, but
have some truth serum, don't I?
Well, that's
Pretty sure
good
that
to know.
Gyarados has given you.
Yeah. Yes, I have 3, and 3 sleep.
Well, that's a great start.
Truth serum is basically.
We'll figure it out.
Gyarados can tell you next you see them. It's just a thing to remember. You do have an alchemist.
Yeah.
I can manage the banishing bit. Murdery.
The information part.
I think I can handle that.
Would it be better if we got the information first at a separate time? Or some such, you know? I just, in my experience, not a lot of gentlemen come up and are interested in my conversations. I mean,
We gotta find her at a different point. Wouldn't be too hard.
I mean,
Right bar chat though.
or
There's also, she is a regular at a certain cafe.
going to the bar. Get a gig there.
That's very true.
I like the sounds of that.
Where'd that
Is it
get us,
alright
though?
if we go and watch the performance as well?
Where's that get us though?
You'll see.
I mean, you haven't heard Eden sing like an angel. Maybe that's why the Michelle and Wings sort of picked you up for this job.
Actually, I've sung at the Monticello Mansion, so she might have heard me sing before.
That is true, yeah.
And then we probably heard us sing.
I've been to the fire before
Yeah,
we split.
you said you meant.
Yes, you also would have been to
Yeah.
the fire too.
We would have heard us sing at the gala, right?
Yeah.
Tammy
Yeah,
wasn't
but
at the
this is
gala.
Tammy.
But not time.
Tammy is- yeah.
Tammy's seen Eden around for years.
Yeah.
Never actually spoken to her.
Correct.
Quietly presidenting in the background.
Then one day knowing them, you're already married.
You're sitting nicely. I don't see what the job's gonna get us.
Well, I at least know at the fire there were definite times that admirers would go up and talk to Eden.
I sing for I think I may well be able to get her to come away with us quietly. And then I have a little something up my sleeve that I could use after that to
Gun.
get the truth out. Oh yes, that too.
Would we know that you can do the mind ready thing?
No, I don't think so.
Shit.
I don't think I've said it outright.
Well, I feel like I've already given you that suggestion by accident, but
Oh no, I've got that too under my belt, but like,
no.
I've got a truth serum.
It's like, you may not even need to talk to her,
Yeah, but
depending.
that brings a risk that if I delve
Another
deeper, she
idea.
might know.
We come in, pending the new contact, going to discuss the details. Something's gone wrong. We go over the old plan, make a new one. Then we kill them.
Well, yeah, will
That's,
she believe us? I'm sure they've got something in place.
Hmm.
You know, if it was a new contact, they'd have something to prove that.
What if someone went to her trying to get a deal with her?
I feel like, wouldn't this be a marvelous introduction of Mr. Bob?
I mean, for what?
Getting a deal out of her. Aren't you tinkering around with that sort of stuff?
She's not the one dealing the weapons, though.
Wasn't she the one who made the...
She's the one who made the deal with the people who deal the weapons. The other
Oh.
thing is, this isn't public information.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So the specifics we're trying to get out is who she deals with,
Who she
doesn't.
deals with and how she made the deal.
All the details we can get.
Sounds better use of the truth serum. I can be on hand. The conversation was about guns, sure, but I'm not the
think-
most persuasive.
I think my way might be the least risky.
We can all hang out in the back.
Well,
Maybe not in the bar.
Well, I think I sing for her. We try and convince her to come. Leave with me, and we can take it from there.
What was the trip to Valera?
6 days.
5 to 6 days.
Don't be good being gone for that long with Skankin.
Might need to go talk to him.
Your singing thing can affect me.
Usually manage about.
Got one other member of the party in the bar, and a party member fails the check.
What?
We've got another party member in the bar, and you sing, and that party member fails the presidenting check.
No, I target
Presenting
specific.
check.
It targets specific people.
Right, okay.
Still
However,
presenting check.
now you've mentioned that, I kind of want to target Cat.
But why
Do
would
you need to?
No, but not that bad.
But why would Eden want to do that unless she had some sort of motivation?
Ooh. An audience, you write that fanfiction.
No, see, I'm thinking like Skankin and Don, but mirrored 20 years later by Cammy and Eden. And you can flash between the two timelines, and it would be super bittersweet
Yeah.
because it's like, you know, Don and Skankin got torn apart by all of this mafia stuff. Is it gonna happen again?
Or will Tammy and Eden bring them back together?
Oh,
Or is it going to be a
double wedding!
You guys are building your own headcanons about my law, and this is pretty funny.
We understand that the DM has made a decision.
Given that's a stupid ass decision.
I remember when I told you that the party thought that like Don and Skankin were a thing, and you were like, "What?" They're brothers. Like emotionally.
I was about to be like, wait, what?
Ow.
Modern historians will tell you that they were.
Buried in the same grave, always
Yeah.
writing each other very lovely friendship letters.
So if we're going about this plan, do we need anything?
Just to well, no, dispose of the body.
Well, I mean,
Okay,
another bag
Hang
of holding.
Back.
hang on.
Yeah.
So I'm really not comfortable with the idea of killing someone. So I just want to know, why do we need to kill her?
Alright, here's an idea. We don't kill her. We knock her unconscious, put her in the bag of holding, and then continue with the plan.
You can't survive in a bag of holding. But I need to know, why do we need to kill her?
Alright.
Because if we don't kill her, she's gonna go and blab, and then all of this is gonna be for nothing.
What if we wear masks?
Find some invisible for him to do here.
Like
That,
the creepy
or
ones.
she doesn't know that we took information from her.
How do you feel about
And
potion smuggling?
How do you figure that we make it so she doesn't know that we took information from her?
Some information's out, and she's the only one who
Johnny.
knows it.
How about
No,
we
no,
all
she
go
told.
do this job, and then Morin goes and does that super important other job.
That's not a bad idea,
No,
actually.
I've always got potion smuggling work. Always. It's taken a back seat lately, but you want to go make some potions? Got some skills.
Scar puts his hand on Morin's shoulder.
Give him
Goes,
ingredients.
Let's not sideline anyone. We're all in this together. We have to come to an agreement here. But you do have to understand that part of this work is messy.
Look, you left your mum's gang. You obviously don't like messy stuff.
Yeah, that was until I realized that she doesn't do the messy stuff.
Can I, from my knowledge of the the horns, does that sound about right? What do the horns do?
Oh, any history.
Can I also make this check?
Anybody who wants to think about it, go for it.
8.
Did you want the die? The bucks?
I feel like I would know that
14.
Minkley's
Okay.
horns have killed people before. Like, that's...
You know they've killed people.
Yeah,
You
so...
know how, judging by the roll, you wouldn't, or you can't really remember how
That's not important.
much they delve into it.
You think that your mother's never killed anyone?
What did you get, Mom?
19 history.
Whispers?
You've heard tales about that they're pretty big with not necessarily outright killing people, making people go missing.
Yeah.
So exactly this work.
He keeps that to himself.
Look, she said that, like, alright, when I mentioned, like, that I was doing some breaking in stuff and not necessarily cases, she said, oh, so basically like what we've already been doing.
What are you trying to prove here?
That maybe she's not a fucking murderer.
What do
I
you...
can tell you that's not true.
Okay, let's imagine you're head of the mob. How do you think you keep that position? What happens when the cops come knocking? What happens when someone interferes with... What does your mum do? What do you think Mickley Horns does?
I don't know.
What happens when someone
Hide.
finds out about it? Hide?
Yeah.
Do you think that works with the cops? Do you think that keeps you safe? Do you think that keeps people from finding out more? No. Those people go missing. You kill them. You make sure no one finds out where they were going. This is messy work, and your family's involved. And this was tangential to the point I was trying to make, which was that this girl... Back up, fly. Sorry, I palm slapped it into my feet. We're just
struggle. It was whack.
It landed on my palm. She stuck around in this work. I've stuck around in this work. I know it's dangerous. I could be next. Who knows? Piss off someone. Risk you have to accept.
Would I be able to speak to Myron privately?
I don't know why you're asking. You can.
Don't worry, we'll leave.
Should the rest of the
Wait,
party
do you
go?
Okay, yeah, privately, yeah.
Yep, thank you.
Or we'll just do the Macarena in the other room.
Oh, that door is.
Do not listen at the door.
Listen at the door!
Wait, what?
Now, I'm not comfy with any of this violence. It makes me queasy. I mean, when I saw the Don just slice that person in half, all I could think of is my life, my son's lives, and just ending it just gives me this... I mean, I've been barely able to sleep 3 hours since. And look, ending the life of someone, I wouldn't want to do it. I feel queasy thinking of going into this, but I know that something's going on in Harmony. The city that I love, the city that I chose to raise my family in. I can just tell that something's not right, and the only way you and I can get to the bottom of this is to do a few things that we are not comfortable with. And if you choose in your heart that this is not the way to do it, I want you to do everything in your power to stop it. But don't take the backseat. Don't just go away for it. You need to be an adult. You need to be a man and choose your path and exactly who and what you are going to be. So if you decide that murder and any of this icky stuff isn't for you, that is entirely okay, but it's going to be happening either way. And I just think of what things could go wrong and where this group of people, what direction they're gonna go if people like you aren't a part of this team. I trust your decision making. I see something in you. You may not be jumping out on every secret, but you're forming a case. I on those like detective shows, the ribbons going, the string, I can see in your head you're making those connections. But I think you're only gonna get to the bottom of this if you know every piece of information there is. I trust you.
Thank you.
Are we, any, can I get you anything? A glass of water? They sort of seem to be coming at you real bad, and I mean, how can you expect a son not to talk to his mother? Well,
Yeah,
A good
I mean,
son.
they do have a point. I did say things, but it's my mom. I can't lie to my mom.
no. And I can't blame you for that. But just think what would be safer for you, what would be safer for her, and what's gonna be safer for the rest of Harmony.
Yeah. Yeah, alright.
Okay.
Is that everything?
Yeah.
You guys can come back.
Wow, they're really not listening at the door.
You can come back in!
Yes, it was that. I heard you, don't worry.
Just watching from the camera, you all enter back.
So we managed not to hear anything apart from you need to be an adult.
We had to keep talking or we'd hear your words, but we could sort of hear that Katie was talking and there was a lull in the conversation and you just said, you need to be an adult.
Grow the fuck up!
So you two come back?
Yep.
I have a glass of water.
Or have you come up with a list of things you need from before the con? I mean, close to the end of the.
Well,
Bag of hold.
you need the bag of holding.
I'm gonna use the bag of holding for everything. It's gonna become our multi-tool.
Yeah. So which plan do we want to go with?
I mean, we've got a couple weeks. But I don't think any of the plans require anything.
No.
Well, if you wanted to impersonate the horns, we'd need horn pins, but what level? Because, I mean, I feel like they wouldn't accept information from a capo, but wouldn't she know any...
Why are we impersonating horns?
Isn't she
It's
part of
the
the
bombers.
horns? The bombers. Bombers, sorry.
Then would be.
Yeah.
Oh, extra level of oof.
Yeah, I think impersonating the bombers is too risky because we don't know what they should know.
Yeah.
Um,
No one here can read minds, can they?
No.
I don't know how magic works.
I can, but there's risks involved.
what kind of risks are we talking?
Are you doing that now?
I've been doing it this whole time. So I can kind of read sort of surface level thoughts without too much risk, but if I try and get anything deeper, they might become aware of what I'm doing.
Would it be enough
I mean-
to fudge your way through a conversation?
It depends what they think. Depends what my words spark up in their brain.
I mean, look, if we've got the truth serum and we can get her out of there quietly, we may not even need to do that. Hell, we can probably beat it out of her.
I mean, there's no need to beat it out of her if we've got the serum.
Well, I
How's
imagine
Morin looking
that
at this conversation?
Resigned to the fact that this is happening?
Wait, can you see the knife that Dottie's got with it?
Like, resign, sad.
Sad, but also if we get her to sort of blackout drink, you know, I've heard stories about like blackout drinking, how you don't remember what happens.
that's
We get
a
her blackout
risk.
drunk.
That's not always the case, and I mean, the Newson bombers aren't good people.
Right.
I know that she's the daughter of the gang leader, but the gang leader herself has done enough to deserve this. Let me tell you that.
DM, what's the main business of the New Bombers?
Main business of the Newson Bombers. They trade much your stereotypical like bikie gang stuff, so it's a lot of drugs, most of your basic stuff. They don't really touch it. And you know that they do That's the like the really big thing, but they you also know they don't intentionally cause a ruckus.
And Minkley Swans is known for main business. Magic items?
Magic items.
So the motorbike gang's known for drugs.
Sounds like all we need is fuel for the trip and a bag.
Alright.
Yeah.
I've got a mixtape.
I could also try looking in her apartment or where she lives while she's out.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You can look through paperwork.
The whole time that we're doing whatever we're doing at the bar, you could certainly be there.
Yeah.
Don't get caught.
How? Wow.
She's sort of a gang leader. They might even have a housekeeper. We don't know.
Good idea.
Definitely a storm.
But so we need a bag of hold'em, gas. I don't think we'll ask the Dom for lunch money. Oh,
Yeah.
I know it, no. Get the acid.
We could ask the Dom for lunch.
Hmm?
We could ask the Dom for some lunch. Not lunch money, but lunch.
I can supply that. That's more than fine.
Alright.
And oh yeah, we're going to Dottie's tomorrow evening for dinner with leader of the Minkleys.
Right. Are we planning on putting off this sewer trip till after we get back? Or when are we planning on leaving to go to?
We should probably check out the sewers.
Well, if dinner's tomorrow evening, we could even just do it.
Works for me. Well, actually,
Everyone needs to clean themselves before dinner.
Before you even step foot in my house.
Before you even get near my mom.
I'm gonna tell us falsehoods about you. Embarrassingly.
You don't even know me.
You've told her I'm your friend, right?
I think she knows enough.
Yeah, Mom knows that you're recent.
I'll tell her how many drugs I've seen you do.
She knows you're recent.
I've seen you do so many drugs.
Anyway, should I try and organise to get a gig at this bar?
I think that'd be smart.
Yeah.
Give us more than enough reason to be there.
Problem. People sort of know of you, you'd be using your name to get the gig at the bar. And then she goes missing. Which, I mean, isn't an issue for me, because I'm a link. More known to be angry.
She doesn't have to go missing directly from the bar. No,
Yeah, but it's
even
like,
even if we find a way into her house.
it's like
Don't
weird
do
if
that
someone
now.
turns up and she's missing and like, oh, we had this like lady come down from the capital and sing for us. It was real nice.
would it be more or less suspicious if you booked a gig in advance, or if you just showed up on the
That's what
day
I was planning.
and just said,
To,
"Hey, I'm
to call
free."
up and see if I can organise one.
We get like, would Tammy know what a hat of disguise is? Can we like do some makeup? And... How do you feel about dyeing your hair?
Name's still going to be out there though. That's the real issue. Isn't it?
Well, no, just walks up as a singer who can sing on the day.
I mean, that would work as well, but if we want to use Eden's performing power, like the name and everything, would it not be better to...
If it's a country bar, they're not going to be as picky about who sings for them.
That's true, but if you book for a couple days before and after...
Yeah.
Mhm.
Something to think about right now.
We're down there for a week as well as a week travel, then we're losing a lot of time boat building.
Didn't we order a boat from the Dom?
We ordered parts for a boat, but I've got to assemble that and then figure out this drill and build a suit for skanking and attach a sidecar.
Well, maybe not all of us have to stick around with Eden.
Preferably.
But I think Tammy's idea is a bit better. What are you thinking, Mara?
Who had what idea?
God.
The current idea is Eden using a different face or disguise to go in and just walk on up to distract her.
Yeah.
What if you get caught?
Not doing what?
I mean, look, hair dye and some makeup isn't. Eden's face is out there.
Well,
Does Dom have any?
I noticed on the sheet of paper, it said for whatever the fuck that day is,
Don't have any contacts that are good at disguise.
the one beginning with T. Timuro. How do you say that, DM?
Which one?
The Timurode?
Timyro.
Timron.
Timurode? It says on there on Timrode's that sometimes she doesn't come out. Like, she doesn't leave her apartment, which, if there's a famous singer singing at the bar that she visits, then maybe that'll
Make her more likely
make
to
her,
leave.
leave her apartment.
I know that's a day of the week. I didn't realize when I read it at first. I didn't realize when I read it. I was like, too much. I saw you write them too.
I mean, if he does know of any way that we can disguise it's less likely to be picked up by people
Find out
than
he
what I
knows.
can do, then that would be useful.
I mean, the rest of us being here is also a risk. The faces
Well-
won't get recognized.
I mean, honestly, if I sing, I'm pretty sure I could get her to just leave with me, so you guys don't even have to go in the bar.
At least one of us should be there. Alright, so we asked the Don for a bag of Holden and maybe some help with the disguise.
Yeah.
So you guys all head to Don's office, the hour coming to an end. And you head just knock on the door and you hear, come in, come in. As you open the door, you see Don sitting at his seat at his desk.
Silver platter off to the side.
No, that's gone. The second there was no food left there, someone had taken care of it. And so he with a pen and notebook at the moment, writing stuff down. And one thing, closes it, opens his desk. Right. Oh, did you come up with a list of what you needed?
Yeah. Bag of Holden, different one. Other one. Probably gonna ruin it. And do you have anyone who can do disguises? Apparently Tammy's texting now, by the way.
Something that wouldn't be seen.
I don't know anyone. Dealt with this guy.
Unfortunately, some of us are a little bit more obvious than others. Just not looking at it.
We take the other approach.
I mean, I do still need to go tell Skankin that I'm leaving for a bit. I could see if he could do it without telling. But that depends on if you're all comfortable with me telling him I want a job.
Well, not a good idea to dive into the specifics.
No, I wouldn't be.
Otherwise,
you
I've
can
no
ask too
problem.
many questions. You're in a job. Oh,
I could always tell him, like, I'm helping, stuff like that.
well, look. At least if that falls through, we can take the other approach.
Wouldn't recommend. West Petrol.
guys know you, boss?
Well, I'm gonna have to go talk to let him know I'm going away and won't be working.
You get a. Suspicious for you to tell Skanking. Well, I've got a gig out in.
See that?
Would you like some backup when talking to Skankin, or?
No, it's. If I go with one of you, he's gonna know it's a job.
And I'll probably have to see him tomorrow anyway to drop off his suit, but that can be a separate thing. There's no reason to believe that I'd be involved.
It could be.
That is completely unrelated.
Yeah, that's
He ordered the suit, and now it's late.
Yeah.
Look, I think I've got a few reasons that someone would understand why I would take time off work.
Should I try and see if Tammy has a good point that if I go singing there and then suddenly gone, that might make people, because I'm being very open about presence.
It's no necessary. As long as we keep the rest.
Skankin catches on, maybe did have something to do with maybe you and a friend had an issue. She approached you as a member of.
You'd even say she's the one who tried to start trouble.
We could completely separate your being there and her death. If we stage her death as something a bit more public, like a mugging or something gone wrong in the street, then there'd be no reason for you to be suspected.
I thought Don wanted the body disappeared.
Well, we can still do that. If the body's not there come morning and there's just a gunshot in the night, then her death has nothing to do with the show she saw on the
Jewelry or something like that left on the scene.
We'll
Taking
take
it
all of it.
Well,
I don't think we can do anything with it because it's jewelry, but if we ransack the house, take all of the valuables that we can find.
no, I mean like if we mug her in the street or whatever, there's a broken necklace on the ground, it's like, oh, she's gone. This is obviously what happens.
What?
Happened. Right.
What if instead we stage it as more of a disappearance, right? So we take her jewelry, we take her, we empty out her apartment, right? Of just the things you'd take if you were running quick, right? And then we go to a different district. We sell off her stuff. Maybe we make a disguise that looks similar to her that would, someone who didn't know her would describe. And then she's selling her jewelry in another district. No one's thinking that she, was killed immediately.
Trying to escape a life of crime.
To escape someone coming after her. Maybe we leave a note or some such, something like, sorry, Pa, you can find me blank over here, or some code.
I feel like that's likely to make people suspicious that it's staged.
What if she just goes missing?
Yeah, I feel like that's easier and more believable.
Leaves less things to go wrong.
If there's no evidence, they might have a hunch you had something to do with it, but there's not much they can do. I mean, worst comes to worst, if Eden got brought in, handle that, Don?
Can be able to.
Of course. Just a worst case scenario, I guess.
Rainbow coloured pins on it.
I mean, I do still have Skankin's protection, so we might be able to.
Would his protection extend if you were, accused of killing a member of another crew that he's involved in?
Depends on his involvement.
I mean, to be fair, you show up, you sing at a gig, she goes missing. There's no causation there. Any law enforcement that tried to bring you in for that, they'd be grasping at straws. And, I mean, I think you can keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, and you'd have to be a really corrupt police group to, you know, get any sort of conviction.
Yeah.
So I think we're fine.
Cops, hungry cops are great.
It's for a white
okay,
Karen.
well, I guess I'll see if I can get a gig. And so let's talk through what the plan actually. I sing. Get her to
Entitle her
leave.
with your performance.
Yeah.
And then slip a little truth serum in a drink, give it to her, chat on your way home.
Okay, so I'm leaving with her.
You don't want to be seen.
Yeah, that's the
moving with
thing.
her. Would you? Do you have to talk to her to convince her? Like a.
So
Will it make sense for you to talk to her after giving a performance?
If she
I mean-
talks to Eden rather than Eden.
I quite often go with gig. More
It's
often
just-
men than women,
Oh,
but
next to them.
exactly.
Anyway,
Um,
truth serum ends up in her drink. We ask her some questions, regardless of who that is.
I don't actually know how long truth serum lasts for her.
I think we should try and get her out of the bog.
Yeah.
Part. I mean, look, if worse comes to worse, we've still got the other attempt at an into our house.
Yeah, we want to see if we can look through our house. We offer, maybe through poison, through another drink, or I don't know, maybe we try and shoot blood. And she goes into a bag of holding and we rip it. It's just a ripped bag. We can bury that in a farm.
Do they burn?
Hmm?
Once it's ripped, will it
Lit.
burn?
Oh,
Only
it just
true.
becomes an ordinary bag.
No bad.
They can be repaired.
So it's still a magical item then?
If
Once
we
it is
could,
broken, no.
but if we burned it,
In my experiments, I've never been able to repair something and get back the contents that were lost inside. It just becomes a new box.
These bags, you also have to think.
Don, or Agaratos if they're around, do you have access to anything that could make someone violently ill?
What?
Could we get rid of the other performer and then you just show up on the night as someone with a lovely voice, not Miss Eden? I mean, that's suspicious, but at least it doesn't put you specifically in danger.
she's still.
my
her
name's
face.
my
is
name's
still
not
like
out
that,
there,
too.
but
Could we use, I've got some costuming and such at home, we could disguise kit. Try that out maybe?
Well-
I mean, it's not a lot, but it's something.
Build up
Yeah.
the cheekbones a little bit. but
Well, unless you can change your voice, then that's not a good idea.
no one's going to be trapped between the different
Yeah.
central.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Hmm.
can just sing in a slightly different style to be.
No offense to you, Miss Eden, but from where I came from, we'd never heard of you.
Oh, it's more if
People
if
witness
anybody-
you.
if anybody say from one of the gangs is over there,
Very well could be.
they well could be. They may well have heard of the ad association with gang.
I think it's less suspicious if we play straight, honestly.
What do you mean by that?
You are Eden, you've come to do a gig.
Yeah.
It's less suspicious than trying to just feel like that could go.
Yeah, that's true.
Faces out there.
What do you feel more comfortable doing? Is that right, Dom? Bag of holding.
I mean, as long as not gonna end up in a jail, so
Hey, Don.
Right.
I thought you said we'd discuss it now.
That. So you'll be working for an average of about 2 weeks. It's quite important. So I'd be happy to give. Excluding expense.
So wait, that means that if we spend like 10 gold.
Get a breaking bad.
question the universe. Sorry.
That's all good.
So with phones, are they able to be traced back to where the call came from? Okay.
There is an operator.
Okay. Does
I mean, it can. Oh, it's like.
It probably will.
Yeah, it's like. Not right now, like.
yeah. Okay.
They're not going to.
Although if I call from the mansion, they might be likely to
They can't tell where you're calling from.
Okay.
Yeah. They can only tell where you're going to because they can actually.
Okay. Well, do you mind if I go make a call to this bar and see if we can organise a gig? Okay.
Of course, I'm happy to do that. Make the call for you if you like. Say I'm an agent.
Very persuasive.
True. Can you disguise your voice?
Some random
There's a
person
random
picking up the
phone.
phone probably isn't going to know Don Michonne's voice. As far as we know, this bar isn't technically gang affiliated. Is that correct?
It feels like a risk
If not.
that's not necessary, really. For myself.
I'm happy to do it.
Sure.
I'll make the call.
Cool. So,
That's everything?
so?
Yes.
Yeah, Dom. Tammy goes very straight faced.
Did I pick up on that?
Everyone. Even you.
Can I just do a check cheekbones? Like, is this biological or is this more fan family?
Capital
Go for it,
is
roll an insight.
Capital's Dom.
Don is 5 foot.
Copy.
Okay.
That's true.
17.
Yeah, he's yeah, he's pretty short.
So Tammy is a 5 foot. Tammy is a good chunk taller than him.
And doesn't look anything like Audrey either.
But she's also very like she's dark skinned. Stocky as hell. So yeah.
So, what are our plans until we leave? We've got dinner tomorrow night.
What's
So
the
it's in the
time
morning?
currently? Could do the sewers tonight if we want.
What tonight?
Sewers.
Sewers.
Be easy to clean off tomorrow.
I do need to go talk to Steve as well.
And maybe do that in the morning, and that way we know if you're not there by tea, we need to go looking for you. I'm sure you'll be
Well,
fine
It's
though.
not going to be.
What if we did? What if we did the sewers tonight?
I think the sewers tonight will.
No reason not to.
Time to stay clean.
all head out of the office, make your way down, leaving. You're planning on scoping out the sewers tonight?
Yeah, we'll check out the car first.
Sorry, side note. Did Bartholomew put their hand up for being able to drive?
Yes.
Like a car?
I thought we could
probably never has. Like,
maybe once or
I
twice, but
think he probably gets the whole idea of it, but actually sitting in one, no, he probably hasn't done
We've got too many people to all go in one car.
But I mean,
That's
some
why
of
he's
us
got a
might
bike.
have a car
Exactly.
of their own.
Oh, that's true.
So we could, in theory, have access to 2 cars if we make a stop on. If no one else can drive a fucking car.
I don't think Eden can.
Would it be reasonable for me to think that Johnny might be able to drive?
Where was it that Johnny grew up?
Grew up in Central. No,
I was about to be like,
he'd know how to
you
drive.
tell me. We haven't gotten that far yet.
If you didn't grow up in Central, then there's a good chance he
Oh
knows
wait,
how to
no,
drive.
he did.
Spent all of his life in Central?
From like the teenage years, early teens.
Yeah, you probably spend most of your time. Alright, so...
Eden has seen
Did
If you're
Scanlan
entertained.
say he was providing a sidecar for it? Or
A
what?
Don.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as you leave the mansion, you can see at the front a very, very ornate, beautiful car. Completely white, very... It's very, sharp. It's not domed tops. It's very... and you can see on your bike has been attached a sidecar.
Oh, he immediately inspects that. People are fucking messing with his bike when he's not around.
Does Tammy recognize what kind of car it is?
No, she does not.
White.
Yeah, roll investigation on the, Actually, do you have any tools? Do you have Tinkerer's tools with you?
Yeah, he always carries them in the back.
I'd say roll on your Tinkerer's tools, because he's probably put up, like, magnifying glasses to make sure the screws are done properly and kind of stuff.
Ugh. That's a 2 on the dice. Plus intelligence 9.
They probably are pretty.
Do we want to do the investigation of the sewers next time then? Can I... Before we...
Do you want us to go?
Can't tell if the sidecar.
Okay, then I will begin disassembling it, taking it off, and putting it on my side.
Roll another check on your. See how well you put it back. Yeah, see how well you take it off.
Alright. 23, no. 21, take it off.
21. As you're taking it off, you go and you expect it to be really easy to remove the screws and all that, but it's actually quite difficult. Tell now that you're taking it off, it's actually put on and it's really well designed. But as you're fiddling with it, you manage to put it on. Two is satisfied.
Perfect.
So, before we finish up, you're heading to the fire?
Yeah.
Head to the fire in your own camp. All the rest of the party.
Yeah.
I will have that soon. But we will do the conversation with everybody else except for Jane can leave the room.
Secret conversations. We will go do the Macarena in the other room.
While someone's up, can they pass me the Pepsi? I'll get you the model next session, okay?
I'll come, since it's just me now, I'll come sit over closer to the mic.
When the other two were having their private conversations, wouldn't take it seriously because I was sitting behind the one horny. Every time I looked over, I could just see that.
Okay.
So you head to the fire.
Mm-hmm.
The fire greeted by. Are you heading straight into Skankin's office?
Yeah.
Straight into Skankin's office, sitting at his desk. He walks in.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, I've been doing some work for Michelle, like we talked about last time. Yeah. Going okay. He's been saying a lot of things that don't make a whole lot of sense. Hmm. So, mentioned something about a high council. Does that mean anything to you?
he pushes
Mhm.
asks. Stands up.
Mhm.
One of those in the corner of the wall.
Mm.
Similar to last time, you immediately met with this smoldering heat. It's like 50 rounds. You can see like giant skeletons.
Were the creatures there last time? I don't think you mentioned them last time. Okay. Are the creatures like humanoid or?
Like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
red.
Mm-hmm.
Now my boss.
Okay. What is it that they're after?
Look, Eden.
Mm.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Okay. Because Michelle had told us some things that I kind of don't quite know what to think about. That the High Council has all the other gangs working for it, and that there's some sort of plan to open up some sort of portals.
Allow me to make you a deal. I know we've done this before.
Mm-hmm.
Hand me your pin. Meaning your demon's pin, which I believe we said was
Copper.
copper. Yeah. Do you hand it over to him?
Sure.
Yes, you hand it to him. Both me and the council know that we could use you. You have amazing potential. You have the spark. And I feel like you don't know what to do with it yet. But we can help you. And he pulls out of his pocket a pin with the same logo, encased in platinum. If you join us, we can give you that direction. You could very be
be the best one of us. And I can even show you the council. You don't have to hand over your other pins, because I know that those loyalties will no longer matter. I know that there are times where a job can be a job, but if you accept this offer, if I tell you to shoot your brother, you ask me with which finger you pull the trigger.
I mean, I have
If-
no brothers, but
I understand. If I ask you to put your life on the line, you do so without hesitation. So this is a sign that if you accept this, that not only that I trust you, but that you trust me. You know I will do my best to take care of you. If you accept this, I can answer all of your questions.
I feel like I need some of the answers to the questions in order to accept.
Okay. I will see what I can do. I won't be able to answer everything you ask. But perhaps I can persuade you to accept this offer.
Okay.
I have spoken about you to the council. They do wish to see you.
Oh, really? Okay. I'm guessing I would need to accept the pin before I can meet with them.
So you can meet them, yes.
The thing that's holding me back is a lot of what Michelle was implying seemed apocalyptic.
You are worried that Harmony will burn to the ground. Is that what you are saying?
I mean, yeah.
I can tell you that it will not. But the council does get their way. If we do succeed, it will be rebuilt. It will be chaotic, but only the strongest will be able to survive. But in a time of a new world comes new leaders. And both me and the council can see you atop one of those thrones.
Is it okay if I think about this for a bit?
I understand this is a big offer. This... I've only been given one chance to extend it to you. If you decline, there is no going back. And if you do decline, then I guess I would be worried that your mind is in someone else's. Your mind is in somewhere else.
My mind is very much my own.
You said you've been working for Don. You said he's told you things. Guess I worry that he's taking you from me.
My concern is for more for my own safety, to be honest with you.
That is why I'm offering. That's why I have this offer for you, Eden. If you accept this, no one will ever be able to touch you. Not even me. If you accept this, you might even be able to run your own gang one day.
What would happen to my work infiltrating what Shella's got happening? There are some plans that if I drop out now, there will be suspicions as to why.
I'm not asking you to stop what you are doing.
Okay.
I am asking you to do the jobs that Don is giving you, but do not do them for him. You can still work for him. I am simply asking for your allegiance to the demons and the council. There are very, very few people who have been granted this offer. You've seen what happens to people who decline it.
Okay. Guess I'll do it.
You accept?
He hands you the platinum pin.
So, if you've got the time, we can go see the council now. I know that they're meeting soon. It will only take 15 minutes.
Yeah, I can spare that much time.
Okay, let's go. He begins to walk. He's taking a path. He's not taking you back to Harmony. And as he walks, he continues to walk towards this large tower that is overlooking the entirety of this place. As he begins to take this path, eventually you come into this large, extremely large city that you were just on the outskirts of. And every single building here is made of this very hot to touch iron. As you're walking past, you touch a building out of force of habit. You look down at your hands, and just from the small touch, you can see the redness and even small blisters beginning to form. As you walk around the city, you can see there are skeletons of creatures that you have never seen before walking around wrapped in barbed chains. You can see absolute abominations that look like moving pools of nothing but flesh and blood. You can see tieflings walking freely around the streets. You can see other devils and demons, some of them even carrying mere men by chains around their necks. Eventually you make your way into this very large building within this city. It is just a tall, rectangular building, very plain. As you walk inside, breath a bit lost from the heat, you immediately feel a relief as you enter, as it is a bit cooler inside. It's about 40 degrees in here. You enter the building, and there's no ground, it's just the sand is still the ground, but there is a set of stairs that you take up to the next floor, and when you get there you can see, you could swear you've been to this place before, but there's something off about it.
Okay.
You think about it for a bit, and you see the familiar bar, person in the corner singing to a band, to a crowd in a very large open floor space with tables, patrons, and a small dance floor. This looks like the Fire. And as you enter, the music stops, and the singer looks at you, makes eye contact. She is this very pretty purple-skinned tiefling woman, wearing a dress similar to your style. And she just starts to slowly clap. And then the rest of the crowd begins clapping as well.
Okay.
We'll finish that next section.
Cool. Yeah.
Do you want to have a second to take that in before I bring the other guys in?
That's okay. As long as I stay quiet to them, I think I'll be fine.
Alright, you guys can come back now.
Oh. Just so I don't forget, I'm gonna ask Skankin for a spare copper piece. So that it doesn't look like I've...
Yeah. Oh, we'll just say he handed you back both of them. Because he would 100% understand that.
Yeah.
You guys can come back now. Oh, I have to get up.
I was not expecting that.
I know.
What did you say?
Lee was outing their laundry, Brayden, and telling us all about the engagement story.
Ah, good.
Right. Okay.
Gotta sit on this chair side. Doing the wrap up.
Yes, so we'll be doing pretty much just the wrap up and finishing up the stream.
Oh, not
Sorry?
that kind?
So now that everyone is back, sitting at the table, that is where we'll be ending tonight's session. So thank you everybody for watching. Thank you guys as well for coming.
Thanks
you,
for
Brayden,
organising
for
the
DMing.
game, DM.
No
Yes,
problem.
thank you.
Prepare yourselves for a lot more props like that.
I love it.
You're welcome for the help.
Thank you.
And thank you, that one person who's watching in July. I see you.
So yes, once again, thank you all for watching. Make sure to check out our Discord and Facebook. I think that's all we've got up and running at the moment, but we are getting there.
We'll have other social media soon.
Eventually, yes.
With memes about egg.
Hot water.
Alright, so that's where we'll be ending tonight's stream.